Yo, what's going on? It's Aviles here, and today we're going to talk about mindset and how to be a leader and shifting your mind. We got a lot of good stuff for you today going on. It's important to understand that being a leader, anyone can be a leader. Anyone is a leader. It's all about you having the mindset shift. I'm going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the VIP system, of course, how to be a leader, how to reach out to your leads and everything like that. And I have some really, really valuable, good stuff we're going to share with you in this video. So stay tuned. What's going on, gang? So as you know, we record this video live within our Facebook group. We got our Facebook community in. We got Gabriel here today. We got Dave. What's up, Dave? And also, we're also live on Instagram Live today. I figured I'd try something new, and I got some people joining and messaging over here as well. So I figured why not expand the liveness and try it out and welcome the Instagram people over. So Instagram crew, if you want to get to our VIP crew and those of you watching on YouTube or listening on the podcast, you can go to thevipsystem.com/group. And you can actually get in and join us in our live when we do these lives and trainings and everything like that. But today we're talking about mindset. And mindset, it's such a broad topic, especially with everything that goes on in the world. It's a topic I'm very, very passionate about a lot. Let me take my glasses off because then the glare for the video and all that stuff. Let's make it easier for everyone. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday. I don't want to say who it is yet. I'll just keep his privacy. I will let you know he is someone in our Facebook group, and this guy is going to be doing big things with our system. I can just tell. It's amazing how I'm gonna preface everything by saying, watch The Secret. It's on Netflix. If you've never seen The Secret, if you have no idea what it is, it will be life-changing, and it's going to open up your eyes and your mind to how you act, how you behave, how you speak, and most importantly, how you think. And not only how you think, it's how you feel. What we do in the VIP crew, in our group especially, is we post a lot of mindset stuff and how people change and how your thoughts become things and how you manifest things in reality. And what's cool is Kevin in our group here shared a story earlier about how he was manifesting things and just he had some negative stuff going on, but he shifted into positive. So if you didn't see his live, definitely go watch it. But how he's shifted his mindset, or how he manifested these things, like he's a big Notre Dame fan, and I guess someone from Notre Dame was got an award from the president, and it's like one of Kevin's like people he like follows, like his like mentor type people he follows and everything. And because of that, then later on because it's Notre Dame and that's the connection, he was in line at a store, and then there was a lady behind him who happened to be wearing a Notre Dame shirt, and it was just like all these little connections. It's like how you almost like you manifest things into existence, and it's really crazy. And I'll share with you another story. So last night after this conversation, I'm going to go over some of this notes because it's so many golden nuggets. So last night I had that conversation, and what I listen to every night is affirmations. So if you don't listen or watch your affirmations, definitely it's something you're going to want to look into, doing affirmations, because affirmations is something that's going to shift your mind. Whatever you feed your mind, negative or positive, is what's going to be you as a person. And again, preface everything with just watch The Secret. It goes into so much more detail. I'm giving you a really high level on things today, but I want to open your eyes and just basically tell you the highest level is mindset. Gabriel says Rudy. I guess that's who it was. I believe that was his name, the football guy. Gabriel says in our chat here. I believe that's who it was. I forget his last name. But that I think that's him you were talking about, Gabriel. And yeah, so last night, so after I had that conversation, when I sleep, I listen to positive affirmations, meditation music. I let it play all night while I sleep. I actually sleep with like it's like a headband, but it's got speakers on and like a sleep mask almost. And with that, I listen to YouTube. I just play YouTube videos of positive affirmations. I am a good person. I'm gonna make money. I'm a leader. I vibrate on the frequency of success. That kind of stuff. Like that's a whole nother topic, vibration waves and everything like that. It's so true how in sync that is. It's as you go deeper into the rabbit hole of affirmations and mindset, and when you realize and when you listen to anyone who's successful, any person, you always hear how they visualize things and they see things in the past, and they always think that. One good example is, I'm obviously a big wrestling fan. You can see all the belts behind me on this side. Drew McIntyre, it was like a documentary on him, and he said years ago he thought, like, he got fired from WWE. You know, he came in as the chosen one when he was like 22 years old. He was the chosen one. He's gonna be a future world champ, and then he slacked off. He had a rough time in his life. He got fired, went to Indies, you know, worked his ass off, came back to WWE, and he said when he was coming back, he's like, what would be the biggest match ever for me? He's like, it would be facing the biggest wrestler or the most popular wrestler, Brock Lesnar, in the main event of WrestleMania and win the world title. Like, that's the dream. And fast forward to 2020, that's exactly what happened. Everything he had manifested and thought and believed in, and he could feel it, that's what he was working towards. That's what he got. So that's on like a grander scale. Any successful person, listen to their stories. Scale back to my story. So last night, I'm listening to my affirmations. I had a good conversation, and I'm sleeping, and I wake up in the morning. But before I woke up, I was like almost like self-meditated. Like, I was awake, but before I opened my eyes, I was like, today, I'm gonna have an easy one-up sale today, a $25 easy one-up sale. Nothing crazy. I was like, I'm gonna have a $25 easy one-up sale today. It's gonna happen, and I felt it. So not only think and see it, feeling it. I did share a video from Paulo in this group. Watch it. It explains it even more about feeling it. And this guy is super successful. So it's about feeling. So not only did I think that, I felt it. I would think and then visualize the $25 in my account coming into my phone screenshot. I can visualize and feel how good it feels when I get an easy one-up sale. Just like, oh yeah, you know, cool, easy one-up sale. So then I open my eyes, start getting ready for the day, and I check my phone, and come to realize I got a $25 sale while I was sleeping. $25 is $25. It's something. I'm literally making money while I sleep. This whole online business, internet marketing thing is real. You know, making money while you sleep. Not only that, that same person also joined Epic, which is #1 income stream inside the VIP system. So that was super awesome. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There was more chats coming in. David says, is it down for everybody or just the internet? I think it might be your internet, Dave, because Gabriel says he's fine. And it was awesome. So not only did I manifest the easy one-up sale, I happened to also get an Epic team member, which put me even closer to ranking up to another level, and I'm a few people away, which is my goal, but within the next few weeks to get to this next rank. But not only myself, I'm also helping my wife get to a next rank as well. And I have my goals that I'm working towards. Rome, what's going on, Rome? He says, yo, with a bunch of fire. Welcome. And great to have you here, buddy. So these are my goals. And not only do I have these goals, you can see it. I can feel it. Like, I already know I'm going to have it, reach this rank by the next few weeks, if not days. Like, that is what I'm working towards. Those are my goals, and I can feel it. And I know by working hard and doing this stuff, it's not only working for me, but it's working for my team. You know, people using the VIP system. I'm going to give David Mash a shout out. You know, he's joined the VIP system. He joined Epic, and he's already got 2 people in with him who joined the VIP system as well and joined Epic within like the first 2 or 3 days of him signing up. So he's an action taker. I want to give him credit for that, and being action and being a leader and helping these people and getting them set up and answering their questions and everything like that. So mindset is key. Let me see if I could go over some of these notes real quick because there's so much. Branding yourself, making you guys leaders is what we're talking about. Trying to make things simplified. You know, we got into our spiritual talk about, like, you know, believing in God, and not just believing in God, but like keeping things positive and fighting against the devil and Satan, who's always all this negative is trying to pull you back. Thinking outside the box. Here's one quote I'm going to say. That, and this okay, so here's one of his quotes. That which is obvious to you and those you surround yourself with today is not obvious to the ones you want to surround yourself with in the future. So this is what a super powerful saying, and with this saying, it's going to lead into you being a leader. Okay, so they'll say you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So whoever you hang out with the most, those 5 people, chances are you're like in the center of that average of the same people. So like if you're people who work like in construction, probably your best friends are people who work in construction. If you are hanging around a bunch of druggies, chances are you're a druggie yourself and you're kind of like a low life. If you hanging around successful people who are making millions of dollars a year, chances are you're friends with them and you're in that circle, you're making millions of dollars a year yourself. Okay, so it's like you have your little circle that you're the 5 friends. So with the power of the internet and everything, you can surround yourself with people like that. Like in our VIP crew, that's what we do here. We bring people in and we help change your mindset. And without realizing what I'm doing this stuff before I even know what I'm doing, if this makes sense. We share affirmation stuff, we share positive mindset stuff, we share all this kind of stuff in our group and try to help raise your spirits and help you be, like I always say, not just VIP, it's not just being about visualizing incredible profits, it's also about visualizing incredible person that you are, that you're going to become. So not only that you're going to become, you are that person. Be the person you want to be. That's what this is all about. And with this quote, so if you're already there, so like it's good to be the dumbest person in the room. And the reason is because you're going to level up. You're going to get smarter by being around those other people. So it's good to be the dumbest person in the room. So this quote, that which is obvious to you and those you surround yourself with today. So let's take that first half. So if you're ready with a good circle, you run with a good circle, people with a positive mindset and everything like that, that which is obvious to you today. So stuff that you know today, like that is just the natural to you. Like for me, like I've become friends more with people who know the secret, who live that lifestyle, who have the same beliefs as me. We put God first before everything, family second, business third, helping people fourth, making money last. Like that's like how I live, how I run my business and how I like live my life. Everything is through God first. That's just my beliefs. Family second, because my family becomes before anything I do business wise. Third is helping people in my business, then it's my business. But fourth, it's about helping people succeed, then comes the money. If I help you get your results, I'm going to make money in return. It's just how the world cycles through. It's not about making money and stealing your money and trying to get a sale anymore. Not even anymore. That always ran my business like that. But even now, I'm not just trying to sell you on Epic or Easy One Up on all that. Sometimes I say sales out of habit, but because that's what ends up happening. But it's about sharing this. It's about changing your mindset. It's about giving you the belief that you can do something. Because at the end of the day, if you don't believe you're going to do it, you're not going to join anything. You're not going to do anything. But we got to change your mindset. We got to help level you up. So now I surround myself with people like that. But what we're doing here in the VIP crew without even realizing it is it's not obvious to the ones you want to surround yourself with in the future, meaning the people who are coming in, who have a lower mindset, how we're helping raise them up, how we're helping change them up. Those are the people who in the future will become closer to my circle. That's like our VIP crew. We're bringing you guys up to our level. We're not knocking you down and shit. We want you to become leaders. We want to bring you up. So to become a leader, the first and most important thing you need to do is lead yourself. Because you need to have the right mindset you have to have the right belief. And I don't know your situation right now. You might be in a spot where you're just, a lot of shit is going on in your life and you're just down about everything. And there's people around you and you see no hope. You just see yourself in this deep, dark hole and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, the first thing you need to do is not worry about the past, because the past does not create your future. Although it has a factor, your past doesn't equal your future. How many rags to riches stories are out there? I started from, The Rock. I have $7 in my pocket. And look, The Rock's the most popular person in the world now, most followed man on Instagram, movie star. And, I followed him since 1996 when he debuted at the Survivor Series in November 96. you know, I've known him, not known him personally, but since then, and watched his whole career go is into the biggest blockbuster movie star there is today. You know, it's hard work pays off. It's been 24 years since his wrestling debut, and even before that, you know, he's worked his ass off to get to where he is. So, rise to riches stories. First thing to do not worry about the past, because that just causes depression. Worrying about, oh, the good times and this and that just causes you depressed and miss that. So don't worry about that. Cut it off. The anxiety of the future. How am I going to do this? What's going to do? I have these goals. Don't worry about the future. All you need to know is the next first step you're taking in front of you. If you have a goal to reach from here to the back wall, I don't necessarily know how to reach it. I can close my eyes and not know how to reach it, but all I need to know is if there's a step right in front of me, I'm going to take that one step forward. Then I'm going to take the next step forward later on. I don't know what the third step's going to be, but you just take one step at a time. That's what causes anxiety. So don't worry about the future. Don't worry about what's going to happen, what might not happen. This could happen. This could happen. If I do this, no. Worry about the now. Focus on the now, the positives, okay? Right where you are right now. You're watching this video for a reason. You're in our VIP system group for a reason. God put you in this position for a reason, okay? Whatever happened in the past is done. Whatever happened in the future, we can't control for the most part. But what we can do is visualize what we want and act now in the moment. Live in the now. It's called the present for a reason, because it is a present. This is your gift. This is where you are meant to be right now at this here time and moment. So be here in the moment. Know what you want, the goals, feel it. Think of it. Not only think of it, feel it. Act as if you have it. Have that goal. Be that person, because that's how you become that person. So once you get yourself fixed, and again, I go right back to it, watch The Secret on Netflix. It opens up your mind in a completely different way, and it's going to be like a smack in the face like you've never known before. So do that. So once you do that and correct yourself, then you lead others, you bring them up, you help them through. Now, I said inside the VIP system, I'm going to tell you how to walk people through it. So let me log in here. All right, we screen share here inside the VIP system. So if you go to profile and your registered leads, I'm going to say my leads. I got to rename that. I'm going to rename that to my leads. So you can go down to registered leads. So here's your leads from within the system. These are people who've registered with you inside the VIP system, right? So you already have their names, you have their email addresses, you have the date that they joined, So if I wanted to reach out to someone, and it looks like it's sorted by date. You can download this as a CSV. You can export it, sort it, do all that kind of fun stuff. So let's say you can email them personally directly. It looks like if I wanted to send an email to this person, I would go to compose. And you can send this person an email and just say, hey, and I'm just going to say something like, hey, in my case, talk like you talk. Yo, what's going on? Obviously, that's how I talk. Yo, what's going on? I saw you signed up for the VIP system, and I'm your sponsor. Wanted to personally reach out to you and see how I can help you. What made you decide to join the VIP system? Boom. End it with a question. Keep it short, sweet, and right to the point. Yo, what's going on? Hey, however you talk. I saw that you signed up for the VIP system and I'm your sponsor. I wanted to personally reach out to you and see how I can help you out. You're reaching out, you're offering your services. That's how you serve others, is how they're going to get it back in return. What made you decide to join the VIP system? Find out their situation. That's an open-ended question, not a yes, no. That's an open-ended question. I'm not going to send this email because I actually talked to this lady before, so I kind of know what's going on with her. But that's what you can do. And you can do that for all your leads. You can also search these people on Facebook. So let's say we go to Facebook Messenger. And it's going to log in, blah, blah, blah. So you can message people on Facebook. Same thing. Search them up. Let's say I was looking for Kevin Tarquinio. I'm his sponsor. I actually am, because Kevin's one of my business partners. Oh, look, we're friends on Facebook. Who would have thunk, right? But no, let's just say it was one of your cold leads and you were just searching their name on Facebook. you know, maybe you have some mutual friends or whatever. So we're going to send them a message. And you can say the exact same message. Copy paste. Hey, what's up, Kevin? I saw you sign up for the VIP system and I'm your sponsor. Wanted to personally reach out to you to see how I can help you. What made you decide to join the VIP system? So I could send that message, boom. And then go to the same thing. So if I actually wanted to try to search this person, I don't know if we're friends on Facebook. So Lacey, if you're in this group, you're watching this video, hey, incredible. We're doing live testing here. Looks like she's got a Facebook account. And looks like we are not friends on Facebook. We have no mutual friends, but doesn't mean I can't just send her a message. And I could say the same thing. I'm not going to now. We've been communicating through email already, so I'll leave that conversation to go. But there you go. You got their names here. Find them on Facebook. Just talk to them like, yo, what's up? It's that simple. That's what you do to communicate with people. Or I could reach out to her even more and just be like, and answer questions. So the big thing is, what made you decide to join? So what made you decide to join that's an open-ended question. I just lost my job. I need to set an income. I work too much. I saw this method to make money. I heard about it from friends. You don't know their situation. You might get their whole life story. And when people share their stories with you, that builds trust. Let me repeat that. When people share their stories with you, that builds trust. And people listen. When you sit and listen, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. To listen, it's twice as important to listen than it is to speak. So when you're sitting and listening and you hear their story, that person is going to feel so much trust with you, and you're going to build a rapport, and you're going to realize that people you're attracting are going to be people similar to you. Some of my, closest people that I've been talking to and attracting people recently, like people that came literally, I've never even heard of some of these people, and they're coming into my life right now, like out of nowhere, people reaching out to me from out of nowhere. And you know why? It's because I vibrate with the frequency of success, because I believe I have an energy about me that is a positive energy, that is a leader energy of a leader. And that's what I want to instill in you, because when I give you the tools and I train you, it makes you the leader. It gives you responsibility. When you have responsibility for yourself, for your team, for everything like that, that gives you power. That teaches you to become a leader. And in short, you just need reps. Reps as in repetition, just doing it over and over and over again. Not everyone's going to respond back. Not everyone's going to email you back and all that. That's what's important. It's just doing it over and over again and taking time, and you'll find out. So we have income stream number 1 as Epic. If you're looking to make money long term, Epic is a great opportunity. That's why I joined, because it has multiple ways to make money. The VIP system has a lot of ways to make money. It's got training. It's got all the stuff. I like it. It's not about hyping it up. It's about answering their questions. Whatever their problem is, let's say she's someone like, I have 2 jobs and I'm trying to make a little extra money on the side so I can quit one of my jobs and have more time with my family. That's probably a reason people join. And if that's the reason, you can say, great, the VIP system is designed to help you. LJ does the bulk of the work for you. You send him leads. He does his follow-ups. He does his Facebook Lives. He does emails, does video marketing for everyone in the system. So he's going to help you, build your team and share the system with them. So all you really need to focus on is traffic. And of course, if you don't have time, you can buy some traffic. Or if you do have time, you can reach out to people and just do organic marketing, which we have training for both inside. So you can explain that to someone and see that. I didn't say join Epic, join this, join that. I said, no, your problem is that you don't have time. Well, here's the solution. Here's how the system is going to help you with time, because that's their rebuttal. That's solving their problem. That's you being a leader, thinking, helping them. So by helping them and sharing them, because you don't know, people might not have the money. They might have a ton of money, but they want more, or they want it out. There's plenty of people who make 6 figures online, but they're slaves to their jobs. They got to work 80 hours a week to make a 6-figure income or something like that. And they don't want that. They want more time home with their families. Then share a system with them. There's people who are completely flat broke with maybe $100 left in their pocket, and that's it. But they believe in themselves and they have someone believe in them. Share the system, because that can help them make money. And even if they don't have the cash, We have free systems inside, free training, free traffic. You can literally make money with the system without spending a dime as well. Of course, we encourage you to join these other opportunities because they're designed to help you make more money, but you can make money in the system without investment at all. So it's important for you to understand that you are the leader. You need to become the leader. You need to step out of your comfort zone, reach out to people. And when you step out of your comfort zone, that's when you grow. And as soon as you grow, your mind expands, your thoughts expand. And when you expand, there's no stopping you. You don't go back to where you were. Like where I am now, like 5 years ago, we lived in New Jersey. 7 years ago, what are we in? I'm 36. We were 28. By 28 years old, my wife and I lived the American dream. We had a combined 6-figure income salary. We had a big house with a fenced-in yard, the dog. We had a boy and a girl. The perfect family. We lived 5 minutes from my in-laws. We lived 10 minutes from my parents. And we were both 15 minutes from our jobs. What else do we want? Where else could we go? What's left? By 28 years old, we lived the American dream, which people strive for till their 30s and 40s and sometimes never even get there. So at that point, we're like, well, what next? We could stay at our jobs, live our lives, and be here for the next 40 years and retire or whatever. What challenge is that? There's more to life than just complacency. So we're like, let's have another kid. Why would you have a kid? Why would you have another kid? Why would you want to do that? You already have a boy and a girl. Why would you want to ruin that? No, we wanted more. That's what we did. We have our third daughter. And then 2 days after she goes back to work, my wife goes back to work after she got laid off. So now we're like, okay, now we're a single family home. We have 3 kids, a brand new baby, diapers and formula and all that crap. What are we going to do? Well, that's when your back's against the wall, you have a shift change, your mind shift change. And you know what happened? My wife's friend from her friend from high school that she went to high school with reached out to her because she was in a network marketing company. She had no idea. My wife just lost her job. She had no idea that, we were kind of looking for where we're going to make extra money. Because at that point, we're like one income family. And she's like, oh, yeah, my husband and I retired at 30 years old. We just work online. We have this online business. And we're like, retired at 30? You're making money online? That's a thing? We had zero clue of this 6 years ago. Zero clue that was even a thing. That you could just make money online and work from home. Completely open and as soon as we learned that's a thing, we ended up joining the company she was with, and we followed her lead. And not to get into the full story, but fast forward 6 years later, we moved to Florida and we lived 10 minutes from Disney World because that was our vision. About it, a year after our daughter was born, and we started our business and everything, I was like, what if we moved to Florida? Well, we travel to Disney World every year. We go on Disney vacation all the time. What if we lived 10, 15 minutes from Disney World and we just go to Disney all the time? What if we did that? Oh my God, what? And then when we actually, we thought about it for a good year or two before we really decided to take action on it. And then we were like, let's pay down some bills. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's work on it. And come to find out, we did it. And then people were like, why would you do that? Why would you leave your parents? Why would you leave your family and take your kids and go? Blah, blah, blah. Don't let other people's insecurities and fears stop you from yours. So when people tell you don't do this, why would you do that? That's their fears, their limited mindset stopping them, and they're trying to project that to you. So don't let people stop your mind. Don't let people do anything like that to stop you from your goals. If there are people like that, cut them, and stay around people like us who are going to raise you up, because your true friends, the 5 people you want around you and everything like that, are people that are going to raise you up, raise your mindset. And that's what we're here for. Let's see, we got a lot of people join on Instagram. James says, the brave move is to move into a comfort zone and abandon the discomfort zones we've been programmed to accept. No longer the exception, it's time to be exception. Fear is the false evidence appearing real. So James with some golden nuggets right here, hint from earlier in the conversation, bring in the gold. So let me repeat what James has said. The brave move is to move into the comfort zone. So, you got to leave your comfort zone. You're moving into basically a new comfort zone and abandon the discomfort zone we've been programmed to accept. So we were taught, have the husband and wife, the 2 kids, and a perfect house, and 9 to 5. Like in my example, that was the comfort zone. And after that, like what? So we moved into a new comfort zone. I'm very comfortable and love where I'm at living in Florida. And we see our parents, once every couple months before all this crap happened. Every month or two, we would see our parents. We'd go down there, they come up here, whatever. So that's a new comfort zone. You're moving into a comfort zone that we've been programmed to accept. So no longer be the exception, the one spelled in the sense of where you accept things. It's time to be the exception to the rule, like the one that's different from everyone else. And the other one is fear, false evidence appearing real. So absolutely true. So don't live in fear. Fear is not from God. So that's my mother always raised me to that. And especially with everything going on in the world, don't live in fear. I'm not even going to get into that topic because that's a whole nother rant. But in short, don't live in fear. Because our tomorrows are never guaranteed. As Jim Ross says, I love his podcast. But he says every single time, our tomorrows are never guaranteed. So live today to the fullest. All right, guys, that's about it for today. I'm going to end this video on that high note. So I hope you got some value to this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you want to get involved with our VIP system, you can check out the link in the description below. If you're listening on the podcast, you can go to thevipsystem.com. If you're watching on our Facebook group or Instagram, you can actually just get back to the person who invited you to this group, or just log back into the VIP system. Go ahead and start unlocking some income streams, and we're here to help you grow. We're here to help you be the leaders that you are designed to be the leaders that you are meant to be. And I hope you got some value to this one. It's a little different format than we normally talk about, but I felt passionate about it after the conversations I had recently. And I felt this was something that you needed to hear going into the weekend so that you can be a leader for the weekend, be the leader of your family, be the leader and the person that you're meant to be. So I'll see you on that next. Well, real quick, James also says, think of it like this. It's good to aspire to reaching the stars. However, don't limit your vision after reaching the stars, because you'll see a brand new universe. Gold, man. Gold, James. One more time. Let me repeat that. Think of it like this. It's good to aspire to reach for the stars. However, don't limit your vision after reaching the stars, because you'll see there's a brand new universe. And that is completely true. I have my own goals and visions, and once I got to those goals, I'm like, this is just getting started. Like, we moved here to Florida. We live 15 minutes from Disney, 10 minutes from Disney. We have brand new goals that we're working towards. And I know there are goals that can be reached. And it's just like opened up a whole new world for us. Thank you. I'm going to end on that. So I will see you on the next video. And always remember, you're just one side hustle away. Take care.